What is up, everybody? Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm very excited to announce I will be reacting to Band-Maid. Now, it's been a while since I've gotten to Band-Maid, but honestly, Band-Maid is one of my favorite bands to react to. They're incredibly talented, their structure is fantastic, their writing is wild, they're just very, very, very talented girls, and I love reacting to them. And this one comes from my buddy, Other Brother Guy, over on Patreon. Thank you for pushing Band-Maid on the channel. I'm really excited to get to this one because it's been a while, so I've got to some good old-fashioned rock and roll, and we're gonna do it right now. So this one came out, what, October 26, 2021? All right, so it's fairly new. Let's check it out. Here we go. We're starting off kind of cinematic here. This is gonna be epic. We got a choir already. It's gonna be epic. It's like some kind of crazy fairy tale song. Listen to the double bass. Interesting guitar effect. Oh, the bass sounds so good. Unpredictable music. Let's go galloping, sure. Oh my God. It's just so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. All right, there's another second here. Hold on. All right, it's just a feather. How can something so chaotic be so god dang catchy? We gotta go back and listen to this one again. There was so much I wanted to say throughout this entire video, but it had such good flow to it. I didn't want to break it up. It was already chaotic on its own, and I was just so fascinated with how catchy it was the entire way through. Like, it's an engaging song. It makes it feel like it's like a basic 4/4 kind of thing, but they're constantly switching up the melody, switching up the time signature. It is pretty wild to see. Let's see if I can actually break this thing down and go verse for verse in this one. All right. That's so good. It's unfair talent. All right, so it starts off here very, very cinematic. It reminds me of like a Legend of Zelda video game or something, like some like crazy, intense fairy tale music or something. The feather's floating. I'm getting Forrest Gump vibes. She's got some kind of crystal here. Yeah. If you don't have eyes, now you know. All right, so the first thing I noticed right off the bat was the guitar had this kind of interesting twang to it, which led me to believe that it was possibly some kind of effect. I don't believe it's just the expression that she's putting on it, but she is bending the hell out of these strings as well, which does kind of switch the frequency up a little bit, but honestly, chances are it's actually an effect. But it starts off incredibly tight, so I noticed the guitar effects right away, and then the double bass here, man. The double bass, you can feel it in your soul. Listen to this. What's good about this little introduction here as well is the bass is just sliding right into the mix, and it almost gets kind of confusing as to like what is bass and what is actually tom and bass kick. It just intertwines absolutely perfect. They're playing the pocket from the right angle here, and they're letting the higher frequency sounds, i.e., the vocals and the guitar, kind of shine through. But it's an absolute brutal and beautiful mix. So at this point in the song, we're still kind of like in the introduction phase here. Like I know about 41 seconds have passed and a lot of things have happened, from just like the cinematic intro to just like the galloping nature of going into this. But Band-Maid is like schizophrenic is like one of the best ways to describe what they are. Their melodies change on the drop of a fly. They don't finish their note structure. They just change it halfway through, and somehow it always works. It shouldn't work. On paper, it doesn't seem like it would work. But when you actually hear it live, when you actually hear it mixed, like it's something else. So it sounds like they're using a bit of electronic drums in here as well, but they might not. I mean, it's just really fast hi-hat playing. Let me take this one back here a little bit, but it does sound like they kind of at least replaced the sound on it to give it more of like an 808 kind of a hi-hat cymbal sound. Or they sped it up or something, possibly. I don't know. Let's try and pinpoint it. Yeah, they mess with the frequency a little bit. But it's probably done live. It's probably done live. It's just slight effect. Like, they give us 1 second of a hook, and I'm like, give me more of that. Give me more of that. Like, it almost like it's going to go into a breakdown, but like, nah, psych. We're going to hit you with another verse for like 4 seconds, and then we're going to switch it up again, and then we're going to go back to that thing you wanted, and then we're just never going to show it to you again and just leave you with your jaw dropped. It's almost like a phaser without the phase. We've now reached the beautiful fluttering psychedelic. I gotta take that one back again. There is so much to go into. 1 minute 13 seconds. 1 minute 13 seconds. How many verses have we gotten? How many variations of chords have we gotten? Like, Band-Maid is just a good bang for your buck. You know what I mean? You got a traditional rock, heavy rock song, heavy metal song, or whatever. Let's just give them credit. Say they have 3 different verses and 2 different choruses, and you get like 5 parts you're working with, and they kind of tie it all together in one way. They pretty much done that in the first minute of this 3-minute song. Oh, and also an intro on top of that. Taking it back. These drums are insane, man. Bass is just perfect in that pocket. They give you 1 second of a breakdown. See, at that part, there was, I believe they used another effect as well in the drums. I've noticed this in some of their modern music. They have little, like, some fills here and there. They'll just, like, kind of mess with the frequency or just, like, kind of phase out a little bit. It's nothing, like, too much where it becomes, like, oh, why is there an electronic element added to this? It actually kind of fits. This part of the song really surprised me. I didn't think the song was ever going to go here, especially at this point in the song. We are now 1 minute 34 seconds into the song, and we're going to move into this, like, galloping breakdown kind of mid-verse thing. Okay. But it's so tight. It slows things down. I love what they're doing to the snare here as well, too. If you really focus in, really pinpoint on just the snare, they're actually doing some more effects in the drums as well. Nothing too crazy, just makes it sound like it's in a different room, and there's a lot of vibration coming off it. So it sounds like it's like hitting something massive. Great use of sound replacement. Utter chaos. Great use of layering. Awesome builds. One thing you cannot call Band-Maid is boring. If you don't like a riff, wait a half a second. Don't like where that verse is going? It's all good. It'll be over in 2.5 seconds. It's so chaotic. It's so schizophrenic. It's so all over the place, but it still somehow all ties together and is something that fits perfectly into a very catchy and very brutal package. Band-Maid is something else, man. These girls can play. They have mastered their instruments, and they have some very, very creative sound structure and even sound design textures added to their music. But at the core of what they are, they're just insanely talented musicians. I've got so much respect for every single one of the members of this band. They all do something fascinating. There's zero weak links in this band. They are just a powerhouse of talent. Man, I wish these girls would blow up more. I mean, in my opinion, right now, the best hard rock / metal acts in the world right now, Band-Maid's on the top of my list. 100%. 100%. And what's cool about this is, this is kind of like I don't want to say they're new because they've been around for a while, but this feels like it's an evolution of the music that I used to listen to as a kid and when I was younger and into harder rock stuff and everything like that. This is a beautiful evolution of that style of music. And it's not like they copied it because they put their own twist on it every couple seconds. Like, it's something wild to experience. They're tight. They're talented. Their structure is fantastic. The writing is unbelievable. And yeah, they're literally on the top of my list of some of my favorite hard rock acts right now. And I know I have a lot of Band-Maid stuff to get to, and I've been preoccupied with a bunch of other stuff, and I haven't done one of these reactions in a while, but I know there's this new album that I haven't had the chance to go and check out, and I'm kind of kicking myself now because I just want to hear this whole thing. I really just want to hear this whole thing. But Band-Maid is not a band to sleep on. That was Band-Maid Sense, the official music video from October 26, 2021. Thank you so much for pushing Band-Maid on my channel. I really, really respect that. And I'll see you guys all on the next video. Oh, hey, if you guys are new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. That was good. That was damn good.